Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. It's been a little bit since I've done a Friday stream, but I felt like it today, so here I am. We've also got the new Yugioh set that just dropped today, Photon Hypernova. It is a very exciting set, to say the least. A lot of people have been looking forward to it like crazy, and it's got a lot of cards that really fit with what's super popular to play right now. There are also some pretty high value cards in there, so it's a very exciting set, to say the least. I got one box of that, so hopefully we will get some exciting stuff in there. And then I do also have a couple packs of the new Magic set that its official release was today. Last week was pre-release, and so I did have some packs from that too. But yeah, should be exciting tonight. Hope you guys are ready for some fun. And yeah, let me just make sure I've got PayPal and Venmo already. Yep, looks like we are good to go. And I also need some lip gloss because my lips are such a mess right now. This cold weather and my eczema do not get along at all. It's rough. But you know, I will just keep dealing with it. Yeah, this week I've done 2 streams for Hilltop this week, so that's kept me busy the last couple days, but those have been fun, and they're getting me even more ready to eventually, one day, I promise, eventually it'll happen, I'll do my own streams on whatnot, but for now it is just Hilltop streams, but definitely been having fun with those. I finally got to kind of start picking how I want to do my streams, and so I like it to come up with like my main styles of streaming, and it's fun. What are the cards in Phyrexia? Ooh, let me show you. I will pull up. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty, so TCG players, show us these spicy cards we would like to see. So these oil slicked ones are not ones you can get out of regular packs, and you can't get the complete foils, so we can just ignore the entire first page. It doesn't. Oh, well, I guess this. So these two are going to be the main chases that you can get out of draft packs. The borderless Elish Norn and the Phyrexian Elish Norn. The art on this one is just absolutely insane. It is so beautiful. So yeah, this is the very, very exciting chase card of this set. And then, of course, we also have that one. And then on to the next page. This is the best card that I've pulled from the set. Or I guess the second best, I think it would be. No, this is the best card that I've pulled for myself. And I really needed it for my deck that I have Shieldred as a commander for, so very exciting. I did also pull this Elish Norn, which is pretty sweet. Got the non-foil Concept Praetor. Then skipping the complete foils because can't pull those in regular packs. But see, there's the regular showcase Elish Norn, which is pretty spicy too. Then Mondrak is another one of the big chases, and it is such a funny card. I'm so excited to put it in some of my decks. Like, it's pretty silly. Then we'll skip some more of the special foils. There's the Vraska that's like $20 to $30 in the borderless. Is so pretty. Vraska's pretty cool, except not in this set, because in this set she kind of gets like turned into a Phyrexian, which is not good. I also got this really spicy Sword of Forge and Frontier. It's a pretty amazing card, and yeah, that is a fun one to pull. Icramore Gauntlet is hilarious. I'm not gonna be surprised if it goes up a bunch in price, but it's just kind of a matter of time till we see what it ends up doing, but it is a ridiculously overpowered card, and it is so funny. Then we got lots and lots of good Planeswalkers in here. There's some more of the Vraskas. Then we do have the other Concept Praetors. I pulled this one too. I guess I pulled the special foil one of this one, but I'm surprised it's only $10 because it's so cool. I mean, there's a good chance it'll go back up. Magic sets usually like they'll start up here at pre-release. They'll go like kind of like that, and then at release they'll go whoop, and then like a week later they go back up. It's funny. It's very consistent. All right, I think we've got our first order for tonight, so let me go ahead and refresh and see what we've got to open. Alright, we got 2 draft Phyrexia packs for Jason. No hit you keep. That sounds great to me. Hopefully we'll get you something spicy though. I'm really excited to see. There's a lot I've pulled from this set, but there's still quite a bit that I haven't pulled either, so I'm excited to see what we can get. Let me go ahead and update that on the board, and we will move that out of the way. And where did I put the packs? Oh, they're right here. For some reason I put them in the middle of a bunch of Pokemon packs, so like they just were like hiding. Alright, well, there's one, and we'll grab the second one. There you go, 1 and 2. Let's see what we can get out of here. Pack of number 1. We got a bunch of silly guys. There are all the commons. Got a couple of uncommons. Oh, wow! Okay! Right to the hit. We got that Icarmore Gauntlet. Wow! I was not expecting that out of pack number 1. That is fantastic. This card is like surprisingly hard to pull. I opened a ton of boxes, and I only pulled one of them, and I thought I was going to pull another one because I bought some more boxes, and so I traded the one that I had, but I never pulled another one. It is a surprisingly hard card to get, so that's a very, very exciting start. Very nice card. And let's go ahead and see what pack number 2 has got in store. Got all of our silly commons. Uncommons. Ooh, we got something pretty. We got Geth, Thane of Contracts. This one, unfortunately, isn't too spicy. It's a really weird card because it's like, it has a good ability, but it gives you a significant handicap because all of your other creatures get -1/-1. But he does have the ability to get creatures back from your graveyard, which is always pretty funny. So, it's a interesting card for sure, but the -1/-1 is a little bit inconvenient. I will not lie. Let's go ahead and get, I would say the Geth isn't really too much of a hit as far as I can remember. I think it's like just a bulk rare. Thane of Contracts Showcase. Yeah, that one's just a bulk rare, but we will get this very spicy Icarmore Gauntlet added into your stack. Wow, that was very, very solid hit right there. I will not lie, a little bit jealous. Very, very nice card. Let me, oh, I need I guess, bulk pile. Weird, mysterious bulk pile. I cleaned off most of the bulk piles on my desk. So now, I guess, I've got to find places for new ones. Right now, mostly, the messiest part of my desk is there's just a bunch of sleeves everywhere, because I always feel like I never have enough sleeves on my desk, but now I do. We've got like, I have this pile over here, got like a few hundred penny sleeves, a handful of other sleeves behind my flamingo tape. The other side, you can see my phone and a calculator, but then there's like sleeves here, and sleeves there, sleeves, there are a lot of sleeves on my desk at the moment. Making sure to keep lots of sleeves on my desk. Alright, let me check orders again real quick. See if we've got anything else to open, and if not, I might open a little bit of the new Yu-Gi-Oh set, because I will admit I'm a little bit excited for it, since, you know, this, it's a spicy set. It's got some crazy cards in it. I'll have to show you guys what some of the chases are, but I'm very excited to get into this box. It's been a while since there's been a Yu-Gi-Oh set that's like really caught my attention when it first came out. Because I like to open Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't do it as much as I open, you know, like Magic and Pokemon, just because it's not one that I've like had as much of an interest in playing or collecting. More than anything, I just like to open Yu-Gi-Oh packs. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can get out of here. So yeah, it's been a little bit. The last set that I opened much of was Darkwing Blast. And I didn't open that when it came out. I opened it like a few months later because we got a restock at work. Yeah, we pulled you a solid $20 Icarmore Gauntlet. Like I said, it is such an overpowered card. I honestly would not be surprised if it goes up in price. Like, it's a pretty crazy pull. I will not lie, I'm quite jealous of that one. Alright, we got my Yu-Gi-Oh packs shuffled up. Let's grab a couple of these. I think I'll start with 3. Down to 21 left on the board, and let's see what I can get out of here. I can get the packs open. There we go. Alright, we got all of our silly commons. Starting off with a Dimensional Allotrope Varus. Oh, that's fancy. Like the art on that one. Alright. Pack number 2. Alright, let's see. Evigishki Neramanus. What a name. It's a silly fishy thing. I like silly fishy things. Not bad. And we got one more. See if we can get something a little spicier out of this one. Maybe one of those secrets or ultras. Oof, no, just another super. We got Queen Butterfly Denox. I really want at least one secret or ultra, so let's try another one. Let's try again. See if this next pack will be a little bit more exciting. Hopefully. Oops, I'm gonna throw one of the cards. It's not an important card, but it is a card. Oh, there we go! We got a secret rare. Gold Pride, the crowd goes wild. I honestly do not know if this is one of the good cards. I know this isn't one of the best, because what you want to pull are the Kashtira cards. Are most of, like, the best ones. Let's see. Gold Pride, the crowd goes wild. Let's see how good my first secret rare is. It looks like it is a $4 card. So it could be better, could be worse, but I will take it. Grab me a little sleeve for that. There we go. Alright, now I want to open another one, because that one went well. So you guys, I'm really good at enabling myself. I'm like, oh, this was a bad pack. I should open another so I can get a better pack. Oh, this is a good pack. I should open another since I already won. It never stops. We got Variant the Circular Sorcerer. Is this a cute little fairy friend? Very cute, but not an ultra secret. So, let's try again. See what the next pack has in store for me. Chaos Witch. Art is very fancy, but it's not a secret or an ultra. So, you know what that means. It's time for another one. I'll take a break after this one though. I'll take a little break. Ooh, alright, we got an Ultra Beergram Shelled Emperor of the Forest Crown. I am not familiar with that name at all. Let's see. Let's see where it falls on the spice scale. Beargram. I think it's Beargram. At least, I think. I could be wrong. But I think that's maybe how it's pronounced. Looks like it is not a hit at all. It is an ultra rare, but it's one of the worst ones, unfortunately. Storm coming. 150 kilometers an hour. That's some crazy wind. Wow, that is intense. Well, I stay safe. Make sure everything's bolted down. My goodness, that's a little bit windy. That is, and I thought the wind that we had like a little while back was bad, but not compared to that. Cause see, I know what mine is in miles per hour, but I know enough about kilometers to know that that is pretty fast. So miles, 2 kilometers. Yeah, cause. So the winds that we had a little bit back, I think would have been closer to 100 kilometers an hour. So that is quite a bit faster. That is quite a bit. Wow. Yeah, that sounds like some pretty extreme wind. I am not gonna lie. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna hurry and check orders real quick. I really want to open more packs. I said I'd take a break. This is hard. I'm not good at taking breaks. I just want to open all the packs. I'll let myself open 2 more packs. And then maybe I'll have self-control. Just maybe, though. No promises. No promises. I might just keep opening them. It is a possibility. We got Gold Pride, Start Your Engines. I don't know too much about these Gold Pride cards, but it would seem there are quite a few of them in this set. Oh, what we got? Sneaky Sea. Another super rare. Man, I want to pull another secret. No, I said I would take a break. So we're gonna pause. I'll add those to my stack. I'll move the bulk somewhere. Yugioh bulk can go right next to the magic bulk on this weird little ledge, and I will just hope that I don't knock it off my desk. You know, it's bulk, it's okay. It won't be the end of the world if I just accidentally knock it off my desk at some point. It is fairly likely that that will happen, but maybe not. Maybe I'll get it to, I'll not knock it over. We'll find out. We will find out. Alrighty. Don't see any other orders right now, so we can just vibe for a little bit. I'm thinking I might try and do a stream tomorrow too, but I'm not totally certain yet. It could go either way, you know? Let's see, because tomorrow I need to do like a little bit at Hilltop, but I don't plan on being there very long, but I have to work at the game store for, let's see, I think I have a 6-hour shift tomorrow. So, really though, it's not like that's what matters. What matters is what I decide to do after work. Because if I decide to wait to go to Hilltop till after I work at the game store, I won't stay out to play Commander, and so I probably will stream. But if I do it before, and then end up deciding to go play Commander after work, there probably won't be a stream. But, if I just decide to go to Hilltop before the game store and then not play Commander, in that case I also would probably stream, but who knows, we'll see. It could very easily go either way. I'm extremely indecisive. Like today I was having such a hard time. I was like, ooh, do I stay out and play Commander longer or do I stream? Because tonight I got off work a little early. I got off at 7 so that I could play Commander at the shop for 3 hours, and so I was like, you know, I mean, like, I already got a good bit of time in. I kind of wanted to play longer with my friends, but then I was like, you know, I've barely done any streams for myself the last, like, couple weeks, so I would go have a stream, so that's what I did. Yes! I have seen the Clara and Boss's orders. I did not get a chance to check your email, though. I've been really bad about answering messages this week. But I guess that's what happens when you, are very, very addicted to working, and then you get an opportunity to work for as long as you really want to. The other night, I was working at Hilltop until about 4:30 a.m. So, like, Thursday morning, I got home at 5 a.m. and being my insomniac self, I did not immediately go to bed. Instead, well, first I had to work on TCG player orders, like, that was just something I had to do. But then I went upstairs to, like, go get some food at, like, probably, like, 7. And I get upstairs and my dad is just like, what are you doing up? And I'm like, I got home, like, 2 hours ago. Like, I haven't gone to sleep yet. He's like, oh, that makes more sense. I'm like, yeah. So I finished getting my food and I went back downstairs. Oh, it's a pre-order. Yeah, I plan on getting mine from... probably, I've got a few local sources that I think I should be able to get them from, so I'm not gonna mess around with GameStop. GameStop is just very difficult to deal with sometimes, so, and they have nothing against canceling people's pre-orders, and so they've lost my trust, unfortunately, but I do plan on getting some. So I will hopefully have some for my own collection, and then I might have some for, like, the board, like with what I did with, like, the Juniper box and stuff. But I'm very excited for them. They're so pretty. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I know they've been on TCG Player for a while. Like, I think they put these boxes on TCG Player, like, a month ago. So I remember finding out about them when I was randomly looking at some other Clara card. But, like, look how cool this is. I love our little picture back here with Clara hanging out with the Slowbro, and there's, like, a Smug Mug in the speaking of Smug Mug, you guys, I've been so excited about this. I've been so excited to show you guys what I got. It's a Magoga! So this is the French version of this card. We know we got Smogon and Smogmog in German, and in French we have Smogogo. I cannot tell you guys how excited I was when I saw this. I was just going through bulk at work, and all of a sudden I saw this, and I was just like, oh, I need to get this. So, it's my Smagogo, and I'm so excited about it. So yeah, that's my Smagogo. I wonder if Evolving Skies will be in those boxes. It'll be interesting to see. I honestly, Pokemon Company's been doing, I don't know, they've been keeping me as confused as possible. I think everybody's not really sure what to expect, but it definitely would make the most sense for, well, I guess we really don't know, because this is kind of, you know, right at the end of Sword and Shield era, but it's before anything Scarlet Violet comes out. So we know all the packs in here will have to be Sword and Shield, unless they decide to do some crazy, like, random Sun and Moon reprint, which would be super cool. But I don't think they're gonna do that. But if they do, that would be pretty nice. But I really don't know. I can say I'm fairly certain it'll definitely have like some Silver Tempest and Lost Origin, but beyond that, who knows what they will decide to put in here. If they put Evolving Skies, that's gonna be very exciting. It's gonna make an already beautiful box even more exciting. And then of course we've got our Cyrus box. I love like the design and colors, but why doesn't he have a mural on this side? I wonder if there's a mural for him on the other side, or if they just like gypped him and were like, nah, only Clara gets a mural. Such like these are so exciting though. I like the Gyarados, the Hodgecrow on there. But yeah, I am planning on getting. I want to try and see if I can get a sealed case for myself, because they do come in a case together. I found that out. That they, like, it's gonna be the little display boxes have 2 of each. See right there? So yeah, I want to get a sealed case. I don't plan on, because I don't know, but if I can, I do intend to get a sealed case of them for my sealed collection, because they're so pretty, and I just want to have a bunch of them. But yeah, I do plan on getting both of them. I should have, if I can, I will get some for myself and for stream, but it's just a matter of waiting and seeing, because, I mean, like, especially with some of the, what's it called, Crown Zenith stuff lately, everywhere got, like, really, really limited shipments, and they couldn't, like, reorder anymore. Like, it's been such a problem. Everybody, like, every day people come in to work and are like, hey, you guys have any Crown Zenith? And I'm like, no. And they're like, do you know when you'll get more ETBs? And I'm like, we're not. Like, we literally cannot get more ETBs. But I'm hoping, since these are obviously a little bit different than Crown Zenith products, hopefully they will be available enough so that, you know, I can get all the ones that I want. Because I want both of them. I know most people are going to be focusing on the Clara box, but I want both of them because they're so fun. I can add them to my little, like, you know what's embarrassing though, is that I don't actually have a Juniper box in my Sold collection right now. I was supposed to pick one up from work, and then I just, like, didn't, because I bought a bunch of Phyrexia instead. I was like, I'll pick one up next week, which fortunately we still have some, so I'll pick up a Juniper box for my collection eventually, so these can go with it. I do have, like, a couple sealed Marnie boxes too, which I'm so happy I picked them up when I did, because now they're, like, they're not very easy to get a hold of at all. I mean, like, it looks like they're kind of going down at the moment. Yeah, but they got up to, like, almost 85 for a bit. Now we're down around, like, 70. 76, I guess, is the lowest. All these ones look like they're less, but then they have, like, $10 to $15 shipping. But yeah, I definitely plan on having all of the little milk box tournament collections, because they're so fun. Gotta love all the little goodies that come with on the sleeves, and then lots of packs, and the little deck box. The deck boxes are very cute. Alright, let me take a quick second and check orders. I don't think we have any, and I've been a little bit patient, so I'm gonna open a couple more packs of Photon, because I want to pull one of the Kashtira spicy cards. I want to so bad. I want to be able to flex on all the Yu-Gi-Oh players and be like, guess what I pulled out of the new set? Gold Pride Nitro Blaster. Not very spicy. This is also a set that you can pull Starlights from, which we're always like Starlights. I've never pulled a Starlight in English for myself though, so maybe we can change that. Apophis the Swamp Deity. Not spicy. Not spicy enough. Gotta try another one. I just want another secret rare! Just a secret rare, please. Or an ultra rare, 'cause there's some really good ultra rares too. Or a Starlight, I wouldn't complain. No, just another super rare. Alright, we gotta keep trying. I just want one more ultra, secret, or Starlight. Preferably Starlight. That would be so fantastic to pull a Starlight. No, how am I? I'm doing such a good job avoiding the spicy cards. Let's see if we can bring this back for the last little bit of packs. No, not that one. Alright, I'll open one or two more. And if I don't get a hit, then I will make myself take a break. Oh, there we go. We got some kind of ultra. Trivikarma. Let's see. We'll see. I don't think this one is a good one because I don't recognize the name, but let's find out. It is not. It's about 92 cents. I mean, it's at least an ultra. Okay, I gotta be strong. I think I pulled like 3? Or no, I think I pulled 4. No, yeah. I think it's just the 3. I've gotten 3 decent hits so far. I think there's usually around like 6 per box, if I'm correct. So I've just been doing a really good job avoiding the hits. So I feel like it's reasonable, right, to open one more? Is these chances so high to pull something good? You know? Maybe? Oh wow, this last card in the pack got a little messed up. You can kind of see it, but the corner is extremely folded over. Chaos Mirage Dragon. Okay, just one more. I just want one more hit. I want something spicy. Just want something spicy. No, Plunder Patrol Ship is not spicy. Okay, I really should stop. I really should. Self-control is not winning today. My goodness, and I'm not pulling anything good. How am I avoiding all the hits? There should be more hits. Unless I just got a really bad box, which I mean isn't impossible, but would be very sad. Yikes. How am I doing so bad? How am I avoiding the hits? Maybe this box just doesn't have as many hits as it should? That would be really, really sad. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got... I renamed this guy Granola. I literally had a conversation with somebody at work today, and I decided that I'm naming him Granola. And I think it's at least a decent card. It's at least... Yes, there we go. I finally pulled something that's not bad. This one's about $8. I got myself a Granola. Now if I see the guy that I told that I'm renaming this Granola, I can be like, guess what? I got a Granola. And he's the only person that will understand what that means. Granola! The Dusk Dragon. Pretty silly guy. Alright, I'm good. I finally pulled something. Yay! That was rough. I did 3 Crown Zenith. That is a little bit tempting, I will admit, but I think I don't really have a way to get more Crown Zenith right now, so I would prefer not to trade them since, like, I don't know. I don't really have a way to get more at the moment, so I am afraid I'll have to decline, though I would really like an Ichor Gauntlet. I don't even have a deck for it, but it's a funny card. I just want it, so one day I can use it, but one day. Like, I don't even play that many Planeswalkers in most of my decks. I don't really play that many blue decks, I think is the main problem. Blue is one of my least favorite colors to play, which is funny because originally it was one of the ones I liked a lot. Then I found out that I just liked it because it was in a deck that I also played black, and black is one of my favorite colors to play in Magic now. Black, white, and red. Green is my least favorite, blue is like my second least favorite. I think like my rankings for different Magic colors. Where are my like normal pens? I don't know, I guess we get a Sharpie. But yeah, number 1 of course, is black, because apparently it just is, because I've only built 2 different colors in mono decks. I've built a single deck that's mono green, and then I built like 3 or 4 mono black decks. And then my favorite deck right now, Kalia, black, white, and red. Black, white, and red, like I said, that's like a lot of my favorite decks are those colors. There's a lot of silly stuff in those colors, but it always comes back to black. All of the decks that I've like loved and have been my favorite have had black in them. So that one is just very obviously my favorite. I didn't even decide it. It just happened. 2 and 3, I don't really know. But 4 is definitely blue because, I don't know, it's just not interesting enough. Like, there's definitely cool stuff you can do in blue, but it's not really stuff that usually appeals to me that much. Like, I had my mill deck that was fun because there's a lot of blue stuff, but it's just not as fun as a lot of the other colors. And then, of course, green, because I rarely ever play green. It's just, I don't know, green is very repetitive. It's just a bunch of big stompy boys for the most part. And then, like, lands. Ramp. So yeah, that's what I'm sure of. I don't know. White and red, I guess maybe red would be number 2, because there are a lot of cards that I really like that are red. And then, like, I would build and play a mono red deck. Like, I could definitely see that. White, though, is a lot harder to play mono white, but I think it's one of those things that it's better when it's mixed with other stuff. So for that reason, I'd say red is probably my second favorite. And white would have to be right in the middle there. So yeah, I guess that is my ranking for my favorite Magic colors. It's interesting. It went from originally, I don't know if I would say blue or black. Probably blue earlier on was my favorite. I think originally it probably looked more like this. Yeah, I would say it's definitely shuffled around a good little bit. And then 5 is red. It's not that I didn't like red, I just refused to play red for the first several months that I played Commander, because I was trying to have self-control and limit myself. So I was like, you know what, if I pick one color that I just can't play, I just will not play that color. So that way I can sell any cards that I pull in that color so that I can buy more cards in the other colors. It lasted for a few months, but now I really love playing red. Apparently it's my second favorite. But yeah, so black went up a little bit. Red went up quite a bit. Green went down a little bit. Red, not red, white went up just a pinch. But yeah, so they've moved around quite a bit since, like, I would say, like, this is kind of where they were when I was playing my mill deck, so around like 9-ish months ago. That was probably how it is. But it has obviously changed a lot. Everything moving around, with red getting the greatest improvement and blue getting the greatest demotion from number 1 to number 4. Quite the change. But yeah, it's been interesting to see as the longer that I've played, the colors that I've started to gravitate towards more. And I find a lot of stuff in black, red, and white that I'm like, oh, I love this card. But yeah, I guess there you go. Now you guys know what my favorite colors to play are. Let me check orders again real quick. I think we're probably about ready to wrap up for the night. I did already start this stream pretty late, so I didn't plan to do it particularly long, but I feel sad to end it after less than an hour. I'm sorry, guys. I give you guys such short streams nowadays. It's an oof, but I'm unfortunately way too good at being extremely busy. But I guess there's a lot of that is because now I'm streaming for Hilltop too, so even when I don't stream for you guys, I'm doing lots of streams. And Hilltop streams are usually like 3-hour long things, like very consistently, which my streams used to be that long fairly consistently, but it's been a little bit. Alright, we got 2 more Phyrexia packs for Jason. We're gonna see if we can get even more spice. That Ickermore Gauntlet was a pretty solid pull, so let's see what packs 3 and 4 can get for you. Oh wow, that pack just like ripped to just pieces. Ooh, it looks like we're getting another nice art. Ooh, Vron Executor thing. So what's funny about this is I think, if I remember correctly, this might be the one that Geth was like turned into. I might be wrong, but let me check this, because I know Geth kind of like got destroyed, but then like a Phyrexian angel named Ixel like built him into a new creature, but I don't remember. I might be wrong, but it feels like Vron. Is Vron Geth? Or am I getting these names mixed up? Let's see. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Load, computer, please load. I want to know. Alright, let's see. It's a completed Mirren vampire. Geth? Oh, Geth became a Phyrexian zombie, so maybe he's not. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, either way, he is another. It's funny that we've gotten another showcase. Unfortunately, this one isn't worth too much either, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and it's not the one that Geth turns into. But then who does that mean Geth turned into? I don't know. I'll look into it after we finish the next pack. I just got really distracted. It's been bothering me for a couple of days that I can't remember for sure if Ron was the one that was Geth or if it's a different one. Alright. Woo! Okay! That right there is another $10 card. Wow. Jason, you have some very good luck with this set. That's crazy. Go ahead and get that one sleeved up for you. Man, just getting all of the spice, apparently. Not bad at all. I'll go ahead and get that added into your stack with the Icramore Gauntlet. Very nice, very nice. Getting some silly stuff. Man, what are the chances? That's crazy. Hey, welcome Pokesly, how is it going? Also welcome Gia, Chino. I feel like I'm saying your name wrong again, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Geth becomes Vishgraz. So it starts with a V. That was why I was confused. But he doesn't become Vron. Vishgraz. Thanks to Ixel. Ixel has a really interesting story. I think that was my favorite part of listening to all of the Phyrexia All Will Be One lore. It would have definitely had to be Ixel's like little side story. Cause like she's like a Phyrexian angel that was created by Atraxa, which I think is also a Phyrexian angel if I'm correct. But so Ixel was kind of just like Atraxa's servant, just kind of did whatever she wanted. But then Ixel kind of, she's like, I wanna do what Atraxa does. I wanna like create a new being. So she took Geth, who kind of, you know, died. And then she's like, I'm going to Phyrexianize you and like, you know, bring you back to life as like my new like my little Phyrexian that I made. And so she's so excited that she's turned Geth into Vishgraz, and she's like, look what I made. And so she like goes to show Atraxa. She's like so proud of herself, and Atraxa is just like, what is this abomination? Like, no way, none of that. And so Ixel was just like, oh, I was so excited. And Vishgraz is like, you know, he's like, he's sad for Ixel because obviously she created him, so he's a little bit partial towards her. And so finally Ixel's like, you know what, I have to let you go, Vishgraz, because Atraxa really doesn't like the fact that like I created you. And so he's like, okay, but what if you came with me? What if you like escaped from Atraxa's, you know, control over you? And so Ixel was like, I'm kind of tempted, but no. And so she stayed, and Vishgraz left, and it's kind of sad, but it's a cool story. How's work? It's been keeping me very busy for sure. But you know, that is how I like it. I like to keep super busy, and you know, I've been getting lots and lots done doing work for Hilltop and at the card store. Of course, that means less streams for you guys. But I was, as I'm like adjusting to the new schedule better, I'm kind of starting to figure things out. But I think I'm gonna start like planning my schedule in a way that'll allow me to be able to do streams for Hilltop and for myself, like on the same days sometimes. Because I'm like, you know, if I do streams earlier in the days for Hilltop, then I can just do my regular streams later at night. Because it's not like I start a lot of my streams until like, you know, 11 or 12. So it's like, you know, why not? Why not just stream earlier in the day for Hilltop? But as it just, a lot of it depends on when I have to be at the card shop for work. But you know, yeah, I've been keeping busy, always enjoying it. How about you? How have you been, Pokesly? How have you all been? I feel like I don't really get to talk with you guys as much since I always whenever I do Hilltop streams, it's just like packs after packs after packs. So there's not really as much time to like sit and chat. Use for those 2 magic cards. You use Scarlet packs. Yeah, I could trade you Scarlet packs. Let's see. I could do 5 Scarlet packs is, I think, yeah, that's what I'd offer if you want to trade those 2 for some Scarlet packs, because I can actually get more Scarlet, unlike Crown Zenith, that's just like, poof, gone. I know we're getting more tins soon, but typically things like that are often more limited than like ETBs, so I'm like, I don't know, I guess we'll see. That's fine, sounds good. Let me update that on the board, bring this down to 13. And then do a little switch around. Take these 2. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go whoop. Thank you for the transaction. And let's see what we can get out of Scarlet. This set is so much fun. I have absolutely loved getting to open Scarlet and Violet. I mean, EXs 1 are amazing, but the fact that, like, they're really, like, focusing on the art rares as hits is so exciting. Alright, nothing too much out of that first one. Let's see about pack number 2. Oof, a whole week. That is not fun. I mean, hey, at least you got your taste and smell back. Oh, what we got is the silly fish guy! I love this silly fish guy. He's just so funny. And you got the other little silly fishies. Delightful. Very delightful. We'll go ahead and get that one into a sleeve. There we go. And we got 3 more for you. Let's see what we can get out of here. We got a Professor's Research with Sada. 2 to go. Let's see, I'm gonna see a little bit of like EX spice, you know. Speaking of spice, I have a little funny like side story. Let's see. Well, if nothing out of that was packed, but at least we did get you that nice silly fish guy. We'll get that added in there. Oh, so my story. This is from Hilltop this week. So one of the days that I was gonna do a stream, I was in a call with my boss. He was like walking me through what he wanted kind of the plan to be for the night. And then he kind of got a little bit awkward and was like, seemed very hesitant and unsure how to proceed. And I'm like, what's the deal? And he's like, so like, you know, just with us, like, getting this all figured out and stuff, you know, got, like, a little bit of, like, constructive criticism, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I would love to hear what I can do to, you know, improve as a streamer, as an employee, and so he's like, yeah, you know, it's kind of just, like, part of the jobs and stuff, but so, and I'm just like, what's the constructive criticism? Like, I feel like he was really, like, wiring it around, and I was just like, what is it? Like, did I do something like really wrong? And he's just trying to be polite about approaching it. And so I'm just like, so are we gonna get there? Like, what's the criticism? What do I need to like stop doing or start doing? And he's like, So like we usually like with us streaming, sometimes like the viewers like will remember us for certain things. Like I used to so this is what he was doing. He's like, I used to like, say like fire over and over again, or like say guys, and like there was these things that I just said a lot, and so people like always associated that with me, like made fun of me for it. And I'm like, yes, so where's this going? And he's like, so the other night when I was doing stream, when he was streaming, someone in the chat was asking when Spicy would be streaming again, when the Spicy girl. Because I say spicy, like, constantly when I'm talking about cards, It's a spicy card. It's got spicy art. It's so... Because they didn't remember my name, that's how they remembered me. They remembered me for saying spicy. And so he's like, can you try to say spicy less? Like can you just focus on saying spicy, like... only when you get like the best hits, so you don't just like become like spicy girl. I was like, okay, I can do that. I can say spicy less. I was like worried that it was gonna be some like big deal, like I had done something that was like causing big problems. No, I just say spicy too much, and so that was pretty funny. So the stream after that, I had to say, I had to really watch myself to say spicy less, cause like that's what I say. The cards are spicy, we want the cards with spice. But now I have to come up with other adjectives, and sometimes it's so awkward. Like we'll get like a medium pull, so not something like really really good, but it's like it's still kind of exciting. And so I'll go to say spicy, I'll remember, wait a second, I'm supposed to not say spicy all the time. And so there'll just be an awkward pause while I try to come up with a different adjective. I'm like, okay, can't say spicy. That is an exciting pull. That is a fire pull. That is a hot pull. But yeah, I'm trying to say spicy less. It takes a lot of work, but I had to really think it through, and it there were quite a few times where there was just like this awkward pause where I was like, okay, what word am I gonna use to describe it? Because I didn't want to just replace it with another adjective that I'd use every single time. So I'm like, okay, I gotta mix it up. You're gonna have the fish. I already have one. Oh, really? Thank you. I would love that. I would love a silly fish guy. Like I every time I've pulled this card for someone in Hilltop stream, I'm just like, it's the silly fish guy. I love it so much. I don't care that he has an actual name. He is the silly fish guy. Like, tell me he is not just the epitome of a silly fish guy. I think it's great. Like there's a couple different arts. See, I don't know how I'm gonna find them by searching spicy fish guy. So we're just gonna go to Poke Collector and see if they finally updated the set list so I can show you guys the different arts of the silly fish guy. Let's see. There he is. Like, Dondozo? Nah, fam. Silly fish guy. Like, he's got a little teeny fish just chilling. Like, I don't even know. I love it. It is delightful. And then there's a promo of him. Let me see. It's from those are the little promo packs. You got the little promo. This one doesn't have a little extra fish though. Just one silly fish guy. No extra little silly fish guys. Ah, it's so pretty. But yeah, you got the little promo packs that come with the booster boxes. At some point, I thought that I had some, but I don't know what happened to them. Like, I genuinely do not know. I might have just forgot them. Like, I accidentally left them when I picked up the boxes. Whoops. But at some point, I was supposed to have some promo packs. I'm like looking around like, did I just like put them somewhere weird? Which is kind of sad, because they're fun. Very sad times. But yeah, you can get the Spidops, Arcanine, Silly Fish Guy, Miradon, the Pastel Goth Emo Emu, Got Corridon, Oinkologne, and then the Cyclizar EX is like the main chase. Then, let's see what all these other promos are. Ooh, I like these promos. Where can I get these promos? Wow, those are spicy ones. I like those. Oh, that's so pretty. Given to shield battle winners. Oh, so you have to win something. So these are like spicy promos. Or as I would probably say in a Hilltop stream, ooh, so these are like extra exciting promos. Or these are extra special. Or these are like extra well seasoned. I'm just gonna start using acronyms for spicy. That's what we're gonna do. Are coming in English. ETBs. Ooh, that sounds so much better. I can buy ETBs. That's a lot easier than winning something. They're so pretty. Man, they're beautiful. They're just like sleepy. Just sleeping. Let's see. A menace in the video game. The silly fish guy out here being a menace. I love it. Man, I can't wait for these. This is gonna be exciting. Alright, yes, I need acronyms for spicy now. Time to get the thesaurus.com website pulled up. Thesaurus. Yes, please. No, I don't want Merriam-Webster. I want thesaurus.com. My favorite thesaurus. My second favorite thesaurus. Actually, myself is my favorite because I love having a bunch of weird random acronyms for words. So, time to find acronyms for spicy. Okay, you guys. Let's see what our options are. We have appetizing, aromatic, distinctive. What a distinctive pull! What a distinctive card. What an appetizing card. We got fiery, fragrant. What fragrant art? We have fresh, hot. I do use hot sometimes. That is one hot card. That is hot, peppery. My, what a peppery pull we've got out of this pack. Piquant? I don't know if that's how you say that, but okay. Savory, seasoned, a well-seasoned pull. Sweet. Now I do use sweet. That is when I use tangy. This is tasty. Oh, what a tasty card. No, you guys, I would never say a card is tasty, because they don't taste good. They don't. We got zesty. So those are all of our best ones. And then we've got our, like, not acronyms. I don't know why you call them acronyms. They're called synonyms. Ambrosial. Very classy. Aromal. Flavorsome. Oh, that right there is one flavorsome card. Herbaceous. What are these? Highly seasoned, not well seasoned. We got a highly seasoned card. Keen. That is one keen card right there. Odoriferous. These synonyms. Perfumed. Poignant. What a poignant card. Racy, redolent, scented, snappy. What a snappy Charizard we just got you. Spirited and finally zippy. Synonyms for spiciness. Do we have acidity? What an acidic pool. What an acidic full art. Essence, extract, seasoning, sweetness, zest. Gusto. Man. Yeah, I think I like spicy best. As in flavor. Oh, we got options. I still don't know what that means. Saper. I don't know what that means either. As in tang. Interesting. So if we go back to spicy. Pungent and flavorful. Alright, well there we go. Now I have some synonyms that I don't know if I want to use any of them at all, actually. spicy describes the cards very well, in my opinion. Was my favorite is when people that I haven't met before, like that haven't talked to me before, come into the card shop and like a certain card comes up or something, and I'm like, yeah, that's a spicy card, and they're like, spicy, and I'm like, it's spicy. Or my favorite way for people to be introduced to me calling cards spicy is when they pick out a nice card and like I price it out and they're surprised by how much it is, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a spicy pricey card. And they're just like, what? I'm like, it's spicy pricey. I say that all the time when it comes to like pricing out cards. Like, you know, that's a spicy pricey card. That's a spicy pricey. Pricey spicy. You know? They just very conveniently rhyme, so of course I'm going to take full advantage of that. And say spicy pricey, like any time a card is, you know, worth more than people expect, or is just a card that everybody is well aware is worth a lot, because, you know, it's spicy. Or, as, thesaurus.com would recommend, because it is a fiery card. I know, spicy. I'm like, I think spicy is fine, but if my boss is gonna spend like 5 minutes awkwardly, like sort of beating around the bush to get to the point that I'm saying spicy too much, then sure, I will say spicy less when I stream for Hilltop. But I will most absolutely not stop saying spicy less just in my regular daily life talking about cards. Because they're just spicy. Antonyms. We don't want any bland pools. Oh, here, let me pull this up so you guys can see our antonyms. We don't want any bland pools, no stale cards, no tasteless alt arts. We don't want any of those unappetizing character rares. No unsavory secret rares, and definitely not any flavorless promos. Only spicy, or appetizing, or fragrant, or tasty. Not tasty. Like I said, cards don't taste good. I will not use tasty to describe a card, unless somebody makes a card that's like made out of like candy. Then maybe it'd be tasty. I wonder if that's a thing. Now I'm like, to the internet. Candy Pokemon card. Can this exist? It's just pulling up rare candies. Maybe if I say edible Pokemon card. You got anyone out there making Pokemon cards that don't taste horrible? I see some that are just like cakes that the top of them look like Pokemon cards. It's actually kind of impressive. But I just want a straight up Pokemon card that I can just eat, you know? That's literally food. I'm not seeing anything. Just like cakes that are decorated to look like Pokemon cards. But you know what? I'm okay with the fact that nobody out there is like making Pokemon card candies. It's okay. It's not like they're that appetizing in the first place. So it's fine. It's fine. Alright, let me take a quick second to check orders, but I do think we are about done for tonight. I need to get some sleep. I actually have a lot that I need to do besides just sleep. Like, so I've been putting this off for, like, I kid you not, like a month to a month and a half. I need to get a new belt. Because I've got this cute white belt that I love like crazy, but it's gotten really, it's just not very like white anymore. It's gotten kind of dingy, and my mom even tried to like clean it and bleach it and everything, and like the belt is just, it's at the end of its lifespan, so I need to get a new one. And then I also need new tights because I keep like wearing my tights too much and then they get holes in them, and so I need new tights and a new belt, and I kind of also want to get another cute pair of shorts. But I've been putting it off for so long because, one, I don't want to have to spend the money on it, and two, just because I haven't had the time to pick anything out. Like, there are Pokemon belts. See, the one problem I have, that's why I usually don't go for, like, regular belts, is because I have a very small waist, which, you know, is fine, but that means that most belts that I can find are, like, too big for my waist. Like, I think my waist is like between, I think it's around like 27 or 28 inches. So like he's not that big. And most belts are made for a little bit to a lot of bit bigger than that. And so most of the time the only belts that I like are like adjustable ones where there's not like specific places that they have, like, you know, the little holes. This belt I have right now, it's called a tape belt, and it's the coolest thing. Like, you know, this is just like a long like fabric strand thing, and then there's like a buckle that you can feed the end of the strand through, and then the buckle like clicks closed so that you can make it any length. And so that's why I like this belt so much, because I can make it any length, and then it like fashionably the rest of it just like hangs, and it's supposed to be like that. So like, yeah, most belts don't really work for me. Before I found this belt, last time I needed new belts, I just had to straight up buy a set of belts that were literally made for like 10-year-olds. I was like, I think these ones will fit, Mom. Let's get the ones for little kids. And they did fit pretty well, but they were not very high quality because, you know, they were just made for kids. Like, they're nothing too special. But now I can just get adjustable belts, and it's fine. But yeah, this one needs to be replaced because it's not looking very fancy anymore. But yeah, we'll see if I ever actually get around to ordering a new belt. My friend makes fun of my belt for like quite a while. He like harassed me about washing my belt, and I was like, I know, I'll get it washed eventually. And then I finally washed it, and he was so excited. And then when he saw it, he was like, it doesn't look any better. And I'm like, I know. So sad times for sure. But yeah, one day I will get a new belt. Maybe tonight. See, that's what I'm thinking. If I end stream now, maybe in between getting really distracted doing like several different other things, maybe at some point I will get around to finally picking out new tights, a new belt, and then like I said, I kind of want to get another pair of shorts too, because I like wearing all my cute skirts, but sometimes skirts are just very inconvenient. But shorts are a lot more convenient, but I don't have as many shorts as I have skirts. So I'm like, if I can just find like a couple more pairs of shorts that I really like, then I won't have to worry about it as much. But like, you know, I actually have to like find them, which for some silly reason takes time. But I found like a couple options that I'm like, oh, this could be alright. But then I also got distracted and I found a bunch of cute sweaters that now I want too, because I like sweaters too much. But like, I found these cute shorts that I'm like, well, I kind of like those ones. So I'm considering them, because my favorite pair of shorts I have, they're like blue and white. So I'm like, you know, I could get some pink ones. It'd be a little bit different. But I do have some other pink shorts, but I don't wear them because one of the belt loops is broken, so I need to sew it back on. And rather than taking the time to sew it back on, I'd almost rather, you know, just buy a new pink pair of shorts. Also, they're a very different style. The other ones I have are like these, like, I don't know, they're kind of like very, like, they're more like delicate and like flowy, whereas these ones have a little bit more of a shape to them and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, so that's one option that I'm considering for a new pair of shorts. But I feel like I might be able to find something even cuter if I like actually take the time to look. But you know, that includes putting effort into it, and plus, if I'm worried that I'm gonna end up finding something that's gonna be too expensive, and then I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I mean, like, these ones are kind of cute too, but I'm worried that they're like gonna be too short, like, to wear with my leggings. I guess I'm worried that they're gonna be too tight more than anything, so I don't know if they'd really look that cute with my style, but they are kind of fun. I like that they give like they give me Tomb Raider vibes. Like, as a kid, I watched my dad play Tomb Raider all the time, and so like the Tomb Raider vibes, I don't know, I like it, and it makes me want them. But my friend will also definitely make fun of me if I get shorts that are that short, because he makes fun of a lot of my clothes. It's just kind of how our friendship works, you know? We just like we're both very sarcastic people, and so we just like tease and each other constantly, and that's just like how our friendship works. Lots of trolling, you know? It's just, but yeah, so he would make fun of me if I got those shorts, but you know, if I decide I want them, it is what it is. But yeah, so those are like the 2 options I found so far. I'm like, there's not very many options, but I will keep looking, and maybe I will find. Well, let's see. I've got some stuff to catch up on in the chat. Pokemon belt. It does in fact have Pokemon on it. And is that the military buckle? Oh, see, I think that's the same kind of buckle that I have on my tape belt. It's just not called a tape belt. They're calling it a military buckle. But yeah, that's actually pretty fun. Get a tactical belt. I'm gonna purchase one searching now. Belts are fun. I wish I had like extra money so that I could buy like a handful of different types of, you know, belts that are adjustable, but clothes cost money, and money is all my money either goes into cards or saving up to get a new car, because I have like I only have like 5 or 6 more months before I have to get myself a car. It's not good. And apparently I might have a lot of other expenses later this year to deal with. So I'm like, this is not looking like it's gonna be going too well. So yeah, I really not all that much extra to get a bunch of belts. There are a lot of really cute Pokemon clothes. My main issue is that usually they're really expensive. Like branded clothing, it usually gets more pricey. But also it's hard to find things that like quite fit into my style, you know? Because I have a very particular style, and I don't like wearing clothes that has like text on them for the most part. I prefer to just stick with, you know, things that don't have words on them. And so I mean, like, if it just says the word Pokemon, it's not like a huge deal, but it's like not quite the vibes I typically like to go for. I don't know. I'm very picky about like colors and stuff too, and vibes. And it's hard to find like, you know, Pokemon items that are quite right. But I will admit there are a lot of really fun ones that if I, 1, could afford them, and 2, could find some that matched with my style right, I would definitely enjoy. For now though, it's just usually I just wear my Pokemon ring every day. Fortunately, I'm not wearing it today, but that's just because I forgot. I try to wear it every day, but some days I forget it. Because I'm forgetful. And I'm usually always like in a rush, because I found like the only way that I can get ready is if like I have to get distracted a few times, and then I have to be rushing out the door at the end. Like those are some of the main criteria for me to get ready in the morning. Or not the morning. I get ready in the afternoon. I like almost never get ready in the morning. I sleep during the morning. Got any birthday Pikachu? I do not have any more, and I don't believe we have any at work either. I know you're still looking for Snorlaxes as well. Unfortunately, I also don't think I have any Snorlaxes, but at work we might have. I know we've got some kind of vintage Hollow Snorlax, but I'll have to double check which one it is and what condition it's in, because I know it's not in great condition. That is a pretty cute one. I do like the style of like the skirt and stuff. And it's got a whole bunch of cute little Poke Babies on it. So cute. Got little Eevees. At first I thought the Eevees were Flareons, and then I was like, wait, no, that's just Eevee. The kind of like Flareon colored Eevee. But yeah, this is definitely a cute one. Alright, well you guys, I think I am about done for tonight. It's time to go get distracted, maybe try and find a new belt, and then sleep. I hope I can sleep eventually. It was really rough last night because I knew that I needed to get to bed like soon so that I could wake up in time to open at work. And so I didn't get home though till like 2 a.m. And when I finally got in bed, like that the insomnia hit hard. And sometimes when my insomnia is really bad, I start to like pick at my lip or like chew on my lip because like I'm trying to fall asleep, but I'm like bored because I can't fall asleep. And so now my lip is just ripped to shreds, and I couldn't fall asleep, but I didn't want to have to take like my sleeping aid, because when I take that, it usually makes it a lot harder to wake up too. And I was like, I don't have that long to sleep, but so I did not end up having to take my sleeping aid, and then finally got to sleep, but unfortunately after my lip had already been very messed up. Hey, welcome Blazer, how's it going? So with the Crown Zenith, I kind of don't really have a supply to get more of it at the moment, so if I'm not able to ever get more ETVs, that's gonna be really sad, and I don't want to risk not getting to keep any from my sealed collection, so we got the last couple packs from the most recent one I opened, but at the moment, yeah, I can't really get more packs of Crown Zenith, and I'm long story short, I am being, what's the word? Why can't I remember what it's called? I'm being selfish. That's what it is. I'm being selfish. I'm keeping the ETBs for myself so that I can actually have some. But yeah, that is why there are no longer Crown Zenith ETBs on the board. But we do have some other fun stuff. We still have the Japanese Scarlet and Violet packs up here. Let's see. I do have the new Magic set and the new Yugioh set. There's going to be a reprint in May. Really? Are they reprinting the ETBs though? Because I've been like waiting for news about that, but like neither of my jobs have had any news about that. I even was like looking for information about it for a while. Crown Zenith ETB reprint May. Alright, internet, give me the information. I wanna know. Let's see. I need all the sources. I need to know. I need all of the info, because like I said, it has been so hard to get a hold of it, and currently like there are 0 types of orders any of the distributors that we work with, like that none of them. They're like, yeah, no, we don't have more content for you to order. So that is going to be very exciting though if they are actually going to reprint the ETBs, because like they've like a lot of it's been like very quiet. They're like, yeah, no, we just might not. And everybody else is like, please, we just want ETVs. We just want more Crown Zenith. But until I can make sure that I get more, I will not probably be selling any of my ETBs, because like I said, I don't want to risk it, and chances are the second reprint, like the reprint is probably not going to be as much as the original like release, because usually that's not the case. I mean, sometimes it is. Pokemon is so random, but I don't want to risk ending up without any for myself, so I'm gonna play it safe on this one and be selfish, because I want ETBs for my sealed collection. So for now, they're staying in my collection. So we just got a couple more packs of those. I really want to restock a lot of stuff on the board, but in addition to not being able to get more Crown Zenith right now, I can get almost nothing. Like, I don't know, booster boxes are so hard to get, and most stores are just like very low stocked on them. Getting a ton of them. It does seem like they typically give a lot more to places like Walmart and Target. I don't know why they can't be nicer to like local game stores, but I don't have the time to go to like Walmarts and Targets and hunt for boxes anymore. Like that used to be my full-time job doing that, but I do not have the luxury of being able to spend all my time on that. Also, I can't afford the gas money for it anymore. I was so excited because the gas prices started going down, but then they immediately went back up almost a whole $1, and I was just like, what is this? They got my hopes up for nothing? So I am very sad right now about gas prices, because that also makes it very hard to be able to get around. I mean, Scarlet and Violet have a lot of spicy stuff in both of them. Especially the Miriam is a very, very exciting chase in Violet. Scarlet, the main chase is the Gardevoir. The one with the whole cute little picture line where there's the Curlia and the Gardevoir. It's so spicy. I love it. It is good stuff. That'd be expensive. Yeah. I've heard like a lot of places, even like GameStops, have had to increase their Crown Zenith prices because there's so much more demand than there is supply. People cannot get the Crown Zenith that they want. I can't get the Crown Zenith that I want. I want more. I need more. It's such a fun set. Like, I'm obsessed. I know sometimes like the distributors that primarily work with like big stores like Walmarts and Targets often do hoard stuff, but I mean other distributors do it too. It's always a possibility. I'm aware that there are definitely distributors out there that like will up their prices. They're supposedly supposed to be wholesale prices so that even like, you know, the actual retailers that are going to be selling them have to pay more to get them, so obviously they're gonna bump up the price, and then it just turns into everything being more expensive. It is quite the complicated situation. I don't know where Amazon has theirs from, but like, yeah, I'm pretty close to just ordering as many as Amazon will let me, because Amazon is literally the only place that I can find that has them for less than like 60 to 65. And so I'm like, okay, well, I usually avoid buying much on Amazon in terms of cards. Usually, like, Magic is the safest thing on there. But, like, most of the reviews on Amazon, I did check earlier this week, and most of the reviews were fine. There was only a couple people that got, like, super scammed and had totally resealed boxes. But, so hopefully, if I order some on there, there won't be a problem. Because, yeah, that's literally the only place that like has them at MSRP, and I don't know how, but like I'm annoyed that everybody's jumping to the Japanese product. Yeah, I mean, like, they're not really giving us much for English. They're like, no new English set until the end of March, so enjoy your almost 3 months of just getting, you know, we're gonna get some new collection boxes and stuff, but no, like, new sets for a while. And everybody's really, really excited for Scarlet and Violet to start, but people want booster boxes! And the only booster boxes that you can get right now, because the only ones they seem to be making are the Japanese ones. So it's like I said, I'm not really interested in risking my ETBs that I have, like, and even if I would, it would be for a price that you probably wouldn't want to pay. Like, I'm not risking ending up without the ETBs that I want. Hunting for gold cards is very fun. I will keep trying to find more, but I don't want to have to resort to buying them on Amazon, you know? I don't want to have to just get them from Amazon, because you guys can get them from Amazon, so it'd be kind of weird if I just bought them from Amazon. It was like, I mean, like, yeah, I'd be taking the risk in case they were like resealed or something, but I usually don't love to do that. Do you have a bag? Let me check Pokesly. Let's see. Yes, you do have a little stack, I believe. Oh, where did I? Yes, your stack that I'm going to be getting shipped out either tonight or tomorrow. From the giveaway stuff. But yes, you do have a little stack at the moment. Just a small one. Not like a crazy huge amount of stuff, but a couple spicy things. I mean, I do have 4 packs on the board if you wanna see if those ones might be the ones to get the gold, because I've not pulled gold out of any of the ETBs that I've opened here. I've pulled gold for like Hilltop opening ETBs, but none out of my own stuff that I've been able to get. Oh, are we doing a little pack battle? All right, let's do it. Music. That's what I need to do. Let me get the pack battle music set up. We want playlists. Copyright free music because I don't want to lose my monetization. Speaking of monetization, I can now like monetize shorts, and I'm so excited about that, like my little YouTube shorts. So I want to start making more little small videos for that. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be able to make a ton of money off of them, but it's really exciting that I can now. So I'm hoping to find some time to create some more of that kind of content, because I could actually get paid for it. Maybe it'll probably be like, you know, like 20 cents, but that's still exciting. That is significantly more than the 0 cents that I've been making from doing shorts and stuff. All right, let me focus on getting the battle music ready. I got distracted being excited. That's a decent reason to be distracted, I feel like. All right, we'll get a bunch of these added to queue, and then it's battle time. We'll get this removed from the board. No more Crown Zenith on the board for now. Like I said, I'll keep looking for it to see if I can get any more locally. Alrighty. Let's see. Looks like we've got the payment for Jason in, since yours came in first. I'll go ahead and let you choose which 2 of the packs. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will get to the battle. Let me make sure that I've got it set so you guys will actually be able to hear the music. Yes. Cool. Okay, it should be set to start. We'll see if our winner of the Crown Zenith 2v2 pack battle is gonna be. While we wait for the payments to come in, I'm gonna get some lip gloss. Cause like I said, while I was unable to sleep last night, I just like picked at my lip for like literally hours. So it's so bad. It's all kinds of messed up. It is very, very sad. Alrighty. We've got the payments in, so we want the left 2 for Jason, and then Blazer's getting the next 2. Let's get this exciting music going. Let's do it. Alright, you guys, this is a Crown Zenith 2v2 pack battle. We'll be starting off with Jason's 2 packs, and then we'll be moving on to Blazer's. Let's see what kind of exciting stuff we can get out of here. For Jason's first pack, we have the Poochyena and a Volcarona. Not a bad start with a pull from the Galarian Gallery. We'll go ahead and get that into a sleeve. There we go. And on to our second pack for Jason. See if we can get a little bit more spice. We have Friends and Hisui and a Tangrowth. Just that Poochyena is the only hit so far. Let's go ahead and see what Blazer gets. If you can get a big hit, it's not going to be too hard to beat. But if you only get something like a V or maybe a V-star, it could really go either way. Alright, for Blazer's first pack, we have a Magmortar, which about brings you even, and an Oranguru. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this sleeved up, and then we are on to the last pack for Blazer. Let's see if this one is gonna be. It really is down to this pack. About even right now. So if we can get a hit out of here, that will get Blazer the win. We've got a Radiant Eternatus. That is in fact enough to get Blazer to the win. Congrats on that. We will go ahead and get these added into your stack. Are we doing a winner takes all is what I'm assuming? Hurry and wait for a confirmation in the chat. Yeah, that Eternatus and Magmortar. I love the Magmortar and Electivire art. Like, it's so cute that both of them have each other on there. It's like they're just little buddies. Alright, we'll go ahead and get those into your stack, Blazer. Congrats on the win. Let's see. Are we starting a new stack for you, if I'm correct? Yes, because I recently shipped out your stack with the spicy Leafeon in it. So let's go ahead and get a new stack going. Let's see. Where are my sticky notes? Oh, is that a sticky note? Yes, I found it. Just looking for the gold? Alright. We can do that. We can get these added to his stack instead. Yeah, I will try and find more so we can do more gold hunting, but I don't really want to get rid of all of my stuff. Let's see. I mean, let me... Because I think I only... Yeah, I don't... You snipe them. Blazer's like, if you get packs, I will get all of them. Yeah, I will definitely try. I mean, when they get the new tins out, hopefully I'll at least be able to get a few extras of those in addition to what I'm putting in my silk collection. Alright, so we'll just get these hits in there for you, Jason. But yeah, I will see if I can get enough to hopefully get some more packs for stream. Yeah, it has been not very easy to find more. I will keep hunting though. When I have time. I don't know when I'm supposed to have time. Yeah, I've done a very good job at, like, absolutely just making any free time I have it all just completely poof, gone. No longer existent. 'Cause, you know, that is just what I do. I get extremely busy. Open anything for yourself. I opened a bit of the new Yu-Gi-Oh set. Are you asking about tonight or like out of Crown Zenith? Because yes, I've opened a bit of Crown Zenith. I've opened a few ETBs. I had some really, really good luck. Oh no, are we snipping the Poochiana? Oh, not the poor baby. The poor little innocent Poochiana. He just wanted to vibe. He just wanted to chill. But I guess the Poochienas get snipped. So sad. Alright. Well, how do we wanna snip him? The poor little guy. Can like do like a little outline around him. We'll just snip him off the card. He will be freed of his card prison. If you want, you could take him. Are you saying I could save him from being snipped? Cause I like him not being snipped even more. But it is up to you as the winner. He would look so much happier just in a cute little sleeve vibing. You know, we could even get like a thick fancy sleeve. I could save him. Yay! I would love to save him if you guys are alright with that. Cause look, he could be so happy in a little sleeve, and we could draw like some little hearts on the sleeve, and so he can just be happy and so grateful to not get snipped. Cause he's just a cute little baby. See, look, just little happy hearts. He can just be a happy little puppy friend. So precious. See, look how much happier he looks. I don't think I have a Poochiana, and I gotta complete the whole little picture. I do need me a little Poochiana. I think I've got like the Raialu and one or two others. I think I pulled a Leafachu. And oh, I have a Turtwig. Here's my Turtwig. I don't really know what order they go in, but I feel like somewhere on there. Just a little happy friend. Okay, we can give him one more heart. I want him to be extra super happy. Look how excited he is. So cute. Thank you. Blazer's like sad. You know, if it will make you feel any better, I can snip this random Dolliv, which is kind of rude to Dolliv because Dolliv is adorable. But if we can get a little bit of a snip in. Gonna get a really weird snip. There. We snipped the Dolliv. Wow, that really was a funky snip. I like bent the little edges. Squiggly line. Something is really satisfying about like the squiggly line. Like texture. It's the texture. That's why I like the squiggly line. You guys know how I like the texture. I'm trying to like, I don't know. I'm just playing with the texture. Poor little Dolive. I'll give Dolive a little sleeve. So Dolive can be ripped, but I guess not ripped, but snipped in a sleeve. I don't know how hard it is to rip Japanese cards, but I feel like it'd be harder than ripping English cards. But Dolive has been snipped. We can add it to the community binder. We will say. Say. Rest in peace, Dolive. Sacrificed for Puchiana. Oh, I got caught on the side. Okay, there we go. Rest in peace, Dolive. How much would 2 ETBs be? I don't even know if I have 2 ETBs that I could sell you. I have like one. I have 1 ETB, but I don't really want to sell it. You can make an offer, but I am not particularly incentivized to sell it. I think it's just the one right here. There's nothing up there, is there? This is the only one that I have that's not like sealed away. I can't reach any others. I think this is the only one that's within, like, I can actually get to it. Nintendo Switch. Got a Pooch and Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's been difficult this week because I've had to explain multiple times. I'm working on getting the Hilltop people to accept the fact that I very disappointingly have not played the Pokemon games. Like, they'll like talk about them and stuff, and I'm just like, so I wish I knew that, but I don't really play the games. And then it's like kind of sad, awkward, but then I'm like, I'm just too busy opening packs, and they're like, I guess that's reasonable enough. And I'm like, yeah, one day maybe. Nah, probably not. I just, they're expensive, and I can't stay focused on video games. I got so many games on my poor little desktop that just have been played, like, most of them have been played like once or twice, and then they just stay there. Like, I've got Hollow Knight. I actually haven't even opened that one. I have Hearts of Iron 4. I played it like once, but it's a really complicated game, and I didn't have the time to figure out all the different things that it does, so just like once. I guess we got the Hot Shot Racing. I used to play that like while streaming. That was a long time ago, like a year and a half ago though. I've got some random game called Not Tonight that's like about being like a bouncer. It's interesting. Played it like twice. I have Civilization 6. That's a fun one. I used to play it a lot with my siblings, but in terms of my own game, I've only played it a couple times. I do have Undertale. I haven't played it on my computer, but I did do a playthrough with a friend a few years back on, I think we just did it on like their PlayStation or something, but I do have Undertale if I ever decide to have time to play it. I've got Train Station Renovation. I played that a couple times. I have Train Simulator. I don't know what's up with all the train stuff, but I played Train Simulator like once. I have The Sims 4. I did actually used to play that a little bit. I've got Secret Neighbor. Never played it on my own computer, but I played it with a friend in the past. I think those are all the games that are like saved to my desktop, but I've got a bunch of other ones in Steam that just sit there. The poor games. They just, I don't know. I usually don't even ever like think about the fact that they even exist as a thing that I can do. Usually I'm just like cards all the time, everywhere, always. And by usually I mean like quite literally all the time. It's mostly just cards. And occasional like breaks to eat meals, which I do need to do because I realized I haven't eaten. I ate at like 7 and I had some microwave mac and cheese, which was fantastic. But 7 was like 6 hours ago. So it's about time to eat more food. I probably want to eat like some frozen raspberries tonight. That sounds tasty. Some nice little frozen raspberries. Maybe some frozen strawberries too. We'll see. Let's see what I end up deciding. Probably both. I don't see why not. Frozen raspberries are kind of my favorite right now. For a while, the frozen strawberries were my favorite, but lately I've been enjoying the raspberries more. Blackberries I used to like a lot, but now I don't like them as much. But those are my three frozen fruit options. Or we do also have like these freezer chow mein noodles. They're very good. I quite like chow mein noodles. I just pick out all the vegetables and just eat the noodles, but they're pretty tasty. So I do enjoy those. I just realized that I like moved the board so I couldn't even see it on my computer. But I think I got it fixed now. Just kind of forgot it existed for a moment. Oh, because my the place that I keep it on my desktop is right like in front of where all of my little applications are saved, so I had to move that to be able to see all my games. I do also still have the emulator that I used to play Silver on. Let's see, do I have anything else interesting? Got a recycle bin, Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, OBS, some weird like game service thing, I don't really know what it is. I have Spotify, some other Streamlabs, Origin, I think that's like another game software thing. I have Microsoft Teams, never used it, don't know why it's there. And then I realized there is one other game that I missed called Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. And it's like all about like storytelling stuff. It's kind of cool. Played it once and then never played it again. But it's cool. I can tell you that much. And then let's see, what else? I have this Amazon Games thing. Microsoft Edge again. Why do I have multiple Microsoft Edge? I'll get rid of one. There. And then another weird game application thing. Some kind of like virtual studio. My thing that I used the one time when I like tried out VTubing. That was interesting. It was interesting. But I'm like, this feels like very unnecessary because I already, you know, I stream with my face for you guys to see. So I was like, I don't really need to VTube. It's fun, it's interesting, but not really necessary. Then like some weird random file, I don't know what it is. And then some files for like my printer. Because connecting printers to computers takes all kinds of weird stuff. Dino Fight Club. Oh my goodness, that was such a long time ago. We got all the little Lego dinosaurs out and had like a full on like bracket. That was great. That was fantastic. It's been, man, how long ago was that? It was quite a while ago. I mean, I've officially been streaming for over 2 years now. So, sometime within the last 2 years, probably, I'd guess maybe like a year to a year and a half ago. Probably closer to like a year and a half. That's crazy. That's crazy that it's been that long. That's a good little while. It's crazy how far I've come since I started streaming. Like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's kind of sad that I don't get to stream as much as I used to anymore. But that's just kind of what happens when you have lots of jobs because you like working too much. I brought this upon myself. And I mean, you know, I still at least get a few streams in a week. I think I've been like trying to shoot for like around 3 for my own streams, but I do also want to try to do more streaming on Whatnot. And by more streaming, I mean like any streams for myself on Whatnot, since I've done 0 for myself, just the Hilltop streams, which have been fun. And now that I have a good idea of how Whatnot works, I'm like, okay, yeah, this shouldn't be that difficult to like figure out the rest of what I need to do to kind of like get my own thing started. Really, all I have to do is actually stream on there. Well, I guess the two main things is, one, I have to figure out how I want to set it up, because I don't know really what the difference between, like, what I'm gonna have to do if I want to. I don't know if I can stream on a computer from Whatnot, but I hope I can, because I don't want to have to stream off my phone, because at Hilltop we just have an extra phone that's like what we stream off of. But you guys know I like having my like fancy setup where you can see my face and you can see my hands and we can bring up other random screens. I do not like that I can't like pull up TCG Player when I'm doing streams for Hilltop, because like there's just nothing to pull it up on for you guys to see. But I hopefully will be able to find a way to set it up so that I can have that when I start doing my own streams and whatnot. But it should be fun. I love all the different like features and games and stuff that you could do. So it should be exciting. Anyway, guys, we haven't seen an order in a quick minute, and I think it's probably about time to wrap up. I'll give it like 5 more minutes just in case we got any last second orders, but otherwise, I think we will be calling it a night. We did at least get, I almost ended before we even hit an hour, but now we're almost to 2 hours, so I feel a lot better. We got a little bit longer to just vibe, and I missed out on telling you guys stories from this last week, which I didn't even tell you guys that much about what I did this week. I was too busy thinking about other things. I mean, I guess I kind of talked about some things that I did, like I don't remember if I streamed last on Monday or Tuesday, to be honest. Let's see, I think it was Monday, actually. Oof, I don't remember. I don't think I did a stream on Tuesday, but I'm very unsure. I guess I could just like look at my content. Live streams. What are the last ones that I did? Let's see. I did one on either Monday or Tuesday, but only one this week. Whoops. I meant to do more than that, but at least I got on tonight, which I don't usually stream on Fridays. Are getting the new tins or boxes? I am going to try, but I have no guarantees of what I'll be able to get yet, but I will try and get a hold of as much as I like reasonably can, and by reasonably I mean like literally whatever I can get. So hopefully I will have enough to have some for stream. I think is it the 17th when they come out? I think it's like the 17th. Let's see. Oh, is this 17th of March? I thought it was the 17th of February. Oof, I didn't realize. I thought that was a lot sooner. Oof. Yikes. Are there any other Crown Zenith products that might come sooner? Man, I really thought that those were coming mid-February, not mid-March. This is so sad. What about the mini tins? Oh, the mini tins are coming February 17th. Alright. No, PayPal most absolutely did not, and I will never forgive them for it. But today they sent me like an email to take like a survey, and I'm like, I might just take this survey just to take the time to tell you how much your service has wronged me and I absolutely hate it. But that also would take like 20 minutes, and I don't really have 20 extra minutes just to... I know, it doesn't make any sense that the card economist got a refund and I didn't. Ultimately, my opinion comes down to is, I don't think PayPal really cares about small creators. Like, yeah, they do get a little bit of money from like fees and stuff for me, but ultimately, I think that they are just... I don't know, they don't really have much care for, small creators and really supporting people, just big people that can do, I don't know, whatever. But I'm mad about it, and I just want to forget that it even happened, because yeah, makes me a little bit upsetty spaghetti, you could say. But anyways, back to Crown Zenith, because that's a way more nice topic. Oof, the little pin sets don't come out till April. That's a long time. It's a long time. But I mean, at least the mini tins. I didn't realize that it was the mini tins that come out this month. No, we haven't seen Tiffany in quite a while. Let's see, what about the Pikachu box? Ooh, the Pikachu box is this month too. That one is also February 17th. I need all of the Pikachu boxes. All of them. Let's see. But yeah, so the mini tins and the Pikachu boxes, it looks like, are this month. So I will definitely pick up as much as those as I can. I doubt I'll get that many of the mini tins, because I don't know, those are usually kind of harder to get a hold of. But in terms of at least the Pikachu, actually I don't really know about the Pikachu boxes. I could go either way. Either I could be able to get like a good amount of them, or I'll be able to get like one, and I'll have to like fight to get it, you know? It'll be It'll be interesting to see, but either way, hopefully, I will be able to get a lot of them. Hopefully. I'm hopeful. I want to be able to get lots of them, so we can have lots for stream, and I can have some to make my Sylph collection extra pretty, extra beautiful, and shiny, and full of Crown Zenith goodies. Alright guys, we'll give it just a couple more minutes if we got any last second orders. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it a night and go not sleep. I think I've got some TCG player orders that I probably need to do, and then I will try and get the shipping stuff that I'm supposed to done tonight, but I don't know. Shipping is tiring, and I don't want to do it, but like I know that I'm supposed to do it, and I feel bad if I put it off, but I could just do it tomorrow too, and then I can get all of my shipping for the week, including tomorrow's stuff. So I'm like almost tempted to do that, but like maybe I'll just get it, like some of it done tonight, so I have less to worry about, but I don't know. It could go either way, but today or tomorrow I will get shipping done. One of these days. One of them. Definitely. Not responding to customers. Not responding to customers is concerning. Ooh, that reminds me of something really, really weird. So, I don't remember if I ever actually made an order with them, but like Poke Japan was a website that was recommended to me in order to be able to get a hold of more Japanese product. And so the other day, I get this really weird email that I'm just like, what is this? And so it's like, regarding your orders, hello. This email is to let you know that Poke Japan has had extreme problems and owes a lot of people money and cannot fulfill all current orders or issue refunds. I'm like, okay, this sounds pretty serious. You're going to need to contact whatever payment service you used and request, no space between and a request, which is a little bit weird, but you know, and request a chargeback for the transaction. After this email is sent, there might be emails that follow saying this is untrue. I'm like, this sounds really sketchy, but okay. Keep reading, not like it matters because I don't have any pre-orders with them. Please do not get convicted. I think that's supposed to say convinced. That you will ever get a refund, or I think it's supposed to be for the order. I'm like, this looks so very fishy. There are over 3,000 orders not sent out. How to charge back might differ, so call your bank/service provider. As a rule, consumers have between 60 and 120 days. And so, you know, it goes on, it like explains how you're supposed to do that. And then it's like, blah, 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 blah. Regards, not Poke Japan. I'm like, this is so sketchy, but like, okay. And so I'm like, this is really weird. Like, I'm wondering if there's like more info about this. So I look up, I'm like, what happened to Poke Japan? Like, is this a legit thing? And so the first thing I find is like this Reddit thread, and it's like people talking about V-Star Universe pre-orders that they just never received, and there are multiple people like, yeah, the same thing happened to me, and I'm like, okay, so maybe something did happen, and they're like stuff about like apparently like some kind of like health crisis or something, but it's all just like really weird stuff, and I'm like, wow, okay, well, I'm glad that I didn't end up pre-ordering any V-Star Universe with them, because it sounds like that didn't go well. But yeah, so that was really sketchy. I'm just like, how interesting. How very interesting. It makes me wonder, I'm like, so like, was this just full on a scam? Did something like happen to their company where they just weren't able to do stuff? Did they, like, I have so many questions. It's like, this doesn't really apply to me, but now I'm just curious. I'm like, I want to know. But, definitely kind of a not fun situation for everybody that did have orders with them. Like, what was so weird is stuff, too, is, like, the only reason that I looked into ordering stuff from them in the first place was because I had multiple, like, sources tell me that they were, like, reputable, and so I was like, okay, well, this should be fine for me to, you know, look into possibly ordering from them. And now I'm like, wow, now I'm gonna question, like, anytime somebody, like, tells me some company is, like, reputable, and I'm like, this is so intriguing to me, but also very unfortunate. But, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's very odd and not fun for everybody that's like, bruh, we want our money back, you didn't get us our stuff. Man, it's I know that there's a lot of weird a lot of people that, you know, have done rip and ships or things similar to what I do, that people have had issues with scamming. I don't love to focus on it a lot in the chat because it's kind of just brings negative vibes. I have nothing against you guys, like, acknowledging that somebody scammed you in order to prevent others from that, but I don't know. I would prefer to not worry about other streams' drama, if you know what I mean, in chat, because I've had issues in the past because of it, so I would prefer if we can focus on other topics. Though I think tonight I think we're probably ready to wrap up for tonight. I got stuff to do. I have raspberries to eat. I need my raspberries for dinner, and maybe some freezer chow mein. I haven't decided for sure because I think we're kind of running low on freezer chow mein, and it also takes longer to cook it, but it is very tasty. It is quite yummy. I like my chow mein noodles with all the vegetables removed, of course, because I don't like vegetables. I save the vegetables for the chickens, so the chickens can eat the vegetables. I just want the noodles, because I don't really. I really hate cooked vegetables, mostly because of, like, the texture, but they also just don't taste good, so it's like, why would I want to eat them, you know? There's nothing there to convince me to eat them. But yeah, I think that is all for tonight, so thank you guys for a fun stream, a few exciting pulls, and I might be streaming tomorrow, if not, probably Monday, so I will see you guys next week.